How to fix blurry road lines on high settings in ETS 2. Welcome back to Teknobalta. During our latest graphical diagnostics in Euro Truck Simulator 2, our testing team noticed that road lines can appear frustratingly blurry even when in-game settings are maxed out. We have conducted a deep dive into the rendering engine and driver configurations to bring you the ultimate technical solutions to restore crisp textures. Our initial investigation revealed that the primary culprit often lies within the in-game Anisotropic Filtering slider. You must open your advanced graphics settings and ensure this slider is dragged entirely to the right to enforce maximum texture clarity at oblique viewing angles. If the road lines remain unfocused, our testing showed that increasing the internal render scaling is incredibly effective. Navigate to the resolution scaling option and elevate it to at least 300 or 400% to force the engine to render textures at a much higher fidelity before downsampling. Teknobalta's analysis also pinpointed potential conflicts caused by external driver software manipulating the game. We strongly recommend opening your NVIDIA App and completely disabling the automatic game optimization feature, specifically for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Our technical team discovered that performing a complete reinstall of the NVIDIA App can resolve lingering graphical hook issues. Purging the software and installing the latest version ensures that no corrupted profiles are forcing low-resolution mipmaps onto your road textures. Moving into the NVIDIA Control Panel, our diagnostics confirmed that the global you need to navigate to the adjust to absolutely guarantee that the graphics card is handling textures correctly. You should manually configure the anisotropic filtering within the Manage 3D Settings menu. Select Euro Truck Simulator 2 from the program list and force the anisotropic filtering parameter directly to 16x. Another advanced technique we verified involves modifying the Negative LOD Bias setting within the same 3D Settings menu. Clamping this value prevents the driver from artificially smoothing out high-resolution textures, which directly fixes the blurry road line phenomenon. While you are adjusting these driver-level parameters, our testing indicates that changing texture filtering quality to high-quality yields excellent results. This prevents the driver from deploying aggressive optimization techniques that degrade the appearance of asphalt and painted lines. For absolute maximum clarity, Teknobalta suggests utilizing the NVIDIA Profile Inspector tool to inject superior anti-aliasing bits into the game profile. Overriding the default behavior with Sparse Grid Supersampling anti-aliasing drastically improves the sharpness of distant road markings. Our deep dive into the game directory revealed that manually editing the configuration file can force higher texture limits. Navigate to your Documents folder, open the Euro Truck Simulator 2 directory, and edit the config file to ensure texture detail variables are maximized. We have also found that the in-game depth of field setting can aggressively blur the horizon, bleeding into the mid-ground road textures. Disabling depth of field entirely removes this post-processing filter and immediately sharpens the painted lines stretching ahead of your truck. During our extended testing, implementing community-developed temporal anti-aliasing plugins provided a massive leap in visual fidelity. These third-party TAA injectors replace the native rendering pipeline to eliminate shimmering and blurring on high-contrast road surfaces. Corrupted shader caches frequently cause the engine to load inferior texture mipmaps during gameplay. We recommend using the Windows Disk Cleanup tool to completely wipe the DirectX Shader Cache, forcing the system to compile fresh, high-resolution textures upon your next launch. Sometimes the core texture assets themselves become corrupted or fail to update properly during routine patches. Teknobalta advises right-clicking the game in your Steam library, navigating to Properties, and verifying the integrity of the game files to download fresh road texture packages. Our diagnostics team also identified dynamic resolution scaling within driver suites as a hidden cause of blurriness. Ensure that any dynamic scaling features in your graphics control panel are disabled so the GPU maintains a native output resolution at all times. Display-side hardware settings can occasionally exacerbate the softness of rendered. Access your physical monitor settings and slightly elevate the hardware sharpness value to compensate for the game engine's inherently soft anti-aliasing implementation. If all software-level adjustments fail to resolve the blurry lines, our final diagnostic step involves a complete display driver wipe. We highly recommend using Display Driver Uninstaller in safe mode to eradicate all visual settings before installing the latest graphics drivers. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.